So, of course, waking up to what I normally wake up to every day. Another PTSD anxiety attack. This morning, it felt like my right calf being squeezed, as if a leg holding me down on my stomach, before they raped me, which I was called a liar about. Then I could feel it squeezing on my left side, on my chest, like they did when they would try to asphyxiate me, including my sister. Try to file reports only for law enforcement to say, we don't believe you. Why would they do that to you? Corporal Label, why would they taser you? It's your people's job to open an investigation into kids who are raped and ask questions. I would get tasered simply for sleeping on my side. That's how sick my fucking family was. Poisoned with bleach for being a fag, and then the adult men forcing me to have sodomy with a canine unit. Yeah, bleach internally was the answer for that. Labeled as unintentional by the Kentucky State Police, who are also involved in raping me as a child. Oh well, thank you. Stockton Wood ejaculating on my face as a kid when his uncle was producing child porn? Or John Estelle forcing blowjobs? As I stated, I would like to be left alone for once in my fucking life without law enforcement and social work running in to fuck it up even more. Can't even go to the goddamn bathroom without fearing being raped. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shall I talk about the goddamn piece of shit rapists in Mason County School District? Including females. Now it feels like somebody's putting their shit in my crotch again. Their boot. They kicked me in the nuts one time, then shoved their boot in my ass crack. Oh well. Staying unemployed, you're not allowed to be gay. How fucking ignorant can they be? And then the Kentucky legislators, some of whom were involved, limiting my ability to sue as a sex trafficking victim. From the court system to the lawyers to the doctors. Well, you had 2 years to sue them after you turned 18. There's no statute of limitations on felonies. Being raped, sodomized, and assaulted. 3 separate felonies under 12. Where in the hell's Kelly Clark to do his fucking job? Or Brian Underwood? Oh, let me tell you some more about Mr. Underwood. Medical recommended. Massage. Medically necessary. I can't even enjoy that because, even though I know the massage therapist isn't going to rape me in a recorded session, we can help you get over that. You people have been trying to help me for the past, 15 or so years get over things you claim you didn't believe, starting with Mary McBrayer falling asleep instead of recording human trafficking, brought in special just for me on the Pumpilly Anthema Network. Oh well. And of course, standing. Exercise-induced bronchospasm. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Especially growing up as a farm kid and my parents not even believing in health care. It's like, does the nightmare ever fucking stop? Does it ever fucking stop? Well, my family used the law against me for property damage, some of which I didn't even fucking do, while my sister was, fucking whoever she could for drugs and alcohol. And the law were covering that for a while. You understand why they handed my ass to me? With Tony Wins and several others in Mason County Sheriff's Department at that point in time, among other local men offering to buy me animals to screw after they had already, whipped it out, watching bulls fuck heifers and claiming, that was totally normal to jerk off to said material. Yeah, those cops really were fucking helping me, weren't they? Sounds like it. Full force. Sounds like those cops were just trying to help me. Try to take my breathing shit before I fucking collapse trying to get room to room and then blaming it on COPD instead of what it is. Like I said, my pulmonary testing and heart testing actually came out pretty good. What testing they did do. It's mainly imaging. Didn't test other things. Like the electrical and nerve rhythms of the heart. They did some weird cardiac scoring test to see if there was shit built up in my heart, which gave them a good view of my lungs. Severe asthma, possibly the beginning stages of COPD. Possibly. I was quite surprised. I thought, surely to God, after smoking for 20 years, my lungs are probably gone. But no. They labeled it as severe asthma. So now do you have know why I had a problem with that asshole using a full can of pepper spray on me that one night in 2005? After being hazed by Trip Gooding? Oh well, though, with Kathy Roberts withholding a rescue inhaler just because she could. While I was sitting there hyperventilating, choking half to death. Oh well, She went from control room sergeant to mailroom clerk after her hand in several of these. Have a good day. Excessive force incidents. Yes, Kathy Roberts went from control room sergeant to mailroom clerk because of her hand in several of these excessive force dumbass incidents. Sitting there watching like a fucking idiot instead of helping. You know what happened to them in Boyd County for that, don't you? That woman was brought up on manslaughter charges. So Lisa Urey acting like she's saving the day, sending some Mason County people up to Boyd County to teach them a thing or two. Oh well. Lisa Urey simply picked a good spot to retire. That's about it. That's why the federal courts here in Hamilton County ruled that cops at least deserve this. Well, my story's not why. Not only can this be a part of Tourette's syndrome, some cops, this is the least they deserve. Wonder how many views that St. Clair nude is up to. Yes, Clinton Adams' mother, psych nurse at St. Clair, where they ship some of the people who can't get down with the sickness. And there's her son. Another smoothie. He wasn't so smooth back in the day. Kinda looks like Jeff Horde too, doesn't it? Smoothie. In all honesty, I'm surprised Jeff doesn't shave his pits too. May he turn so red with embarrassment, he explodes. Like I said, Sneaky always was the prettier one. Always waiting for the cameras. Like Patrick. Smoothie was the quiet one. That would light your ass on fire in a heartbeat. That day, it must have been, I don't know. I don't think Patrick had been there yet. Maybe it was early 2015. I was about ready to chew your ass out. That explosive tanker truck's overturned in the road. You all didn't have the driveway blocked. How in the hell was I supposed to know? I probably would have let him. Smoothie. So you all put smoothie on my detail, huh? Better than Devin. And just like I've been practicing lately, how did I know it would wind up with John being butchered? Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte, I'll love you till I die. Don't be a Donna with a John. How did I know it would end with John being butchered? Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte, I'll love you till I die. That's from an older movie. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. They recast Joan Crawford because she pulled one of the actresses' respiratory things. I expect my demands to be met on this movie. Get your ass up out of that bed or else. We just want Miss Crawford to know, if she passes the health inspection and fails to return to work, we will sue her for every penny of our loss. Hand me my checkbook. Kim didn't see the seaman from Stocky coming, did she? Now, I'm pretty sure that's a huge conflict, especially with her signing a form putting me on medication that caused me to kill myself without asking any simple fucking questions. Instead, listening to the Hall family with their goddamn lace drug sales. Oh well. Shall I talk more about Bob Tribby? Donald representing them in a couple of cases. Well, actually, it's more like Rose Nyland with her Sunshine Cadet group, where she has that weird thing on and is beating a pan. Dun, 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 dun. It turns out they were just Shriners wanting to give me a birthday wax. What's a Dutch rudder? What's teabagging? Oh, so that's why they used to grab my forearm and do that. Oh. That's why they used to drop their nuts on my eyelids. Oh. That's why they used to slap their penis across my face. Oh. I understand now. Urban Dictionary. What in the hell's Aflac talking about felching? What in the hell is that? Felching. Ejaculating in the anal cavity and then sucking it out. Ew. Who are you people? Well, that's out of context, isn't it? It's not like he had shot a load in me and was felching it out of me. Some straight porn. With John Mark, too. You all probably think I don't remember that, don't you? He's too high to remember. I've been a cannabis patient for a long, long time. Remember, California legalized it for medical purposes in what, 96? Malibu, Barbie. Malibu Barbie. And I still haven't used it this morning. was it I was going to hand? The New York women had apples. One of them had diamonds. I need to go buy some actual flour in one of those cool containers. God, look. I look like shit. My face looks like shit, in my opinion, but look, my hair actually looks decent, and I just rolled out of bed. I'm still in my nightgown. And Mason County Sheriff's Department got the new Cardinals. The memos I sent to MCSO, they had cardinals for stamps. Pretty symbolism, wasn't it? Pope elects double-digit numbers of new cardinals. The Kentucky State Police, I told them not to eat the red berries presented to them by the people that they trust in Mason County, and they refused to believe me, instead calling me a liar. Yes, the Kentucky State Police got the red berry stamps. And Lisa Geary at Mason County Detention Center got the winter lovebirds. Oh, well. I have Luke Combs' Lovin' on You on repeat as loud as it can go. Oh, it's so comforting. And that's how bad they tortured me. That music's so loud it's enough to drive the neighborhood crazy. Sorry. I really was put through an at-home version of that torture program. With Homeland Security as our neighbors. Jack West and his dick in their pool and Homeland Security. Yum. So we had probation and parole and social work as one neighbor. No, we didn't do anything to him. We didn't do anything to him. To Homeland Security as another neighbor. He's a fag. Let me tell you more about the rape barn. But people thought our house, man, your all's house is an eyesore. It's ready to be torn down for being condemned. Well, appearances, you know. Granted, the one thing I should have just strapped Dad down to the bed and done while he was strapped to the bed was the bathroom, the toilet, and the part of the septic system. You lay there on that bed and be quiet while we redo the bathroom. God damn it, you get your ass into town and get my cigarettes. My father and mother. You all shut up for a while, just like with the central heat and air. My name is on this goddamn checking account, and my name alone. I'm not able to help put up wood anymore. You all are getting older. Kevin's not as available. You can't hire help because people hate Dad. I'm writing this check and putting central heat and air in this